So I just made another one video just before this about an announcement about live classes. I also kind of forgot to add in that one. So I'll put the link to that video in the description of this one. So the idea is, why am I doing this? If there's a certain question um, to answer that, studying history is of benefit. India was colonized by several people, yeah, because of what India has available. Yeah, had available then. And many people came thinking that um, the idea of the Garden of Eden also says it's in the East. Yeah. And then there was the East India Company. Yeah. And then the movie Avatar is also talking about sky people coming to Pandora. Yeah. To mine unobtainium. And I'm talking about nothing and unobtainium and, yeah, Kaustuba and all that stuff. So so it's nice to learn from history. So while we have the internet and social media, why why not learn from all that movies and history and different kinds of people are already making available. So there's a wise man's quote: pay attention to flora, fauna, and seasons. So it's wiser to make use of available media and let people know on how to have the benefit of what we are making available, what my enterprise is making available. Yeah. Why? Because the Illuminati, the different people who were in search of the Holy Grail, the golden fleece, yeah, the golden goose duck. I don't know, goose duck. Okay, uh, the egg, golden egg. Yeah, so many rare items all through history have all been symbolic representation of you need to search for something that's not easily available. So, given that there are so many instances in history talking about this unobtainium, yeah, so rare they need to search in all kinds of places. People are even searching for about through telescopes and microscope in outer space for in searching about aliens and Arecibo message, yeah. To is there anybody else out there? So I have this idea from studying history, also the reference to the Shabarimala Ayyappan and the idea of the Maliga Tappurama, that there is something beyond what we can see. Yeah. So there are people to whom I can speak. And then there are people who I don't know they're out there. Yeah. Or they exist or what they're doing. And people are reaching out to aliens wanting to find out is there life anywhere else out there. So I might as well speak. Yeah. And as it becomes easier for you to recognize what is the universe, space, and people, and then you find the alien, yeah, they may not be in any mood to attack you because they're already having the benefits from, they don't have to come here. They can be there. And then there is digital media because this is information technology. So then we would be more proactively cultivating a good, healthy, wealthy, wise life. Yeah. So I'm making the best use of available resources. So distance education, yeah, on how to have a good life. So I hope this gives a little more understanding on why am I doing what I'm doing and why am I behaving in this way? Because I receive a message. The movie A Wrinkle in Time also spoke about, we heard a voice out there in the universe. So we came to inquire. Yeah. Mrs. Who, Mrs. What, Mrs. Why, Mrs. Which. Yeah. And I have a set of 14 questions. A lot of people have a difficulty finding questions to then seek answers by. So I'm coming to all of that in the live classes. And also maybe I'll make a video so it becomes easier for you to have the questions and then ask and then see which question to ask for what answer that you'd like to have. Yeah. So then if I don't know, then I'll figure it out, and then I will make another video or another class, and it becomes easier for us to have those details. And you still need to learn matter in a certain pattern, in a certain set of details. So there are fine details about points of reference. Yeah, otherwise it's like you're learning, there are numbers, alphabets, there is symbols, there are subjects. You go to school, there are so many subjects. So it's like there's a curation of many, many related topics. So just simply talking in terms of 5 subjects will not suffice, because the 5 subjects are related with several concepts, and they need to be understood in those perspectives and those paradigms of thinking. So um, health, wealth, and wisdom, if we say, we're already 3 main large topics. So these 5 subjects are related to health, wealth, and wisdom. Yeah. And then we're talking about Sri Chakra. So it has multiple relationships, relatives. So the time space relativity. And yeah. So this is not the theory of everything. This is more like applied physics. Well, I can't say physics. It's more like physiology, because I found a post on Instagram that says mathematics is the language being used because physics is unable to be expressed right now in any other means. Or so we are working with math to explain physics. But I'm thinking physics is like it, or life, or something like it. So similarly, physics or the physical content or something like it. It's our understanding of it right now, but there's something more to it. And I'm talking in terms of physiology, and so it's where I'm thinking biology is also pure science. So in my paradigm of thinking, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, there are 4 pure sciences and related. So we have 4 forces: electromagnetic force, strong force, weak force, um, gravitational force. So we got several combinations there. So this becomes a large model. It just becomes complex. But there are the simples of it. It's called fractals. When you get the simple, over time you'll get how these are related with several paradigms of thinking and how they form fractals. So we have the idea of the universe or the galaxy. They're also fractals. Solar system, round, round, Milky Way galaxy, round, round, spiral. Yeah. Our idea of we may not be relating to the universe as round, round, but at least maybe in some form of a sphere. But how do you know? Yeah. But what we haven't seen, we can guess at. But so is Saturn and Jupiter and Uranus, Neptune, Earth itself. We are still looking for some, for details in some time. The human body also is being examined in some time. So there are things we know, there are things we don't know. So, and I've been talking in terms of original humane intelligence and in living life in the multiverse. So several paradigms of thinking. So I might as well speak online. And while we're all in different stages of figuring it out, on how at least to not have WHO's global list of diseases and how to have a healthy, wealthy, wise life. Maybe over time, this will make more sense. And you will invest in learning it in a systematic, regular manner. Once you get the simple, the complex becomes easier to handle, to recognize, to manage. And I've been thinking the word human, the word yoga, and the word life, yeah, has been more like um, the star in the sky. Yeah, you're kind of working your way towards it, but it's something that you're inspired by, like the North Star. The word human, yoga, and life, some words like this, technology. Yeah. So we've been having life, the idea of human, the idea of yoga, or something like it. Yeah. Until there's a better understanding, and then things all come together, and then it's like, oh, now this is what it means to be human. This is what it means to be yoga. Yeah. And this is what it means to have a life, or what life is. So, technology. So, there are several words. So, I hope this gives a little understanding of what's the paradigm of thinking I'm coming from, speaking from. Yeah. That I'm inviting people to participate and have an experience of. Because at some point in time, we joined school, learned fine details, and then over time, now we have life or something like it. Now it's time to live and have life and what it actually means. Yeah. Original humane intelligence facilitation, all that. Yeah. A nice thing. So thank you so much for your kind interest. Good day.